Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.
Welcome to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Here's your host, Marcus.
Welcome to another episode of Secrets of a Sugar Daddy, the number one sugar dating podcast in the world, where we pull back the curtains on the good and the bad and the shocking stories of sugar dating. It's just me solo. I lost my co-host. She's gone. Not forever. She's going to be at the party. You'll get to see her there. But if you are interested in assisting me with this fine adventure that we go through weekly here at Secrets of a Sugar Daddy, let me know. I'd love to have you come in and help me with a few episodes. We always like to get different perspectives, different point of views. I do have a guest today. We'll get to her in a minute. She's calling in from overseas, actually Slovakia. So I appreciate her. I think it's past 10 o'clock there now. So I appreciate her coming in, but we'll bring that in. Take care of a little business. If any of you have not heard, Sugarpalooza 8 is now open. We're taking applications. Lily, of course, has passionately named it now Dua-Palooza because we are bringing in a tribute band all the way from California. They are a Dua Lipa tribute band. They're great. They sing all of her songs, plus a few other female favorite songs, and you're going to really enjoy them. I've seen their demo and seen some of their work, and it's going to be fun. So they'll be playing for about an hour and a half at our party, and then let me just tell you a little bit about that so you'll want to come. We've got Sugarpalooza, or a Dua-Palooza, July 17th through 19th, okay? It's going to be hot, I know, but it's going to be fun. We've got the pools, we've got the air conditioning buildings, air conditioning cars. We've got the party bus. You don't want to miss that. So if you get here, we're giving away 35 Sugar Baby packages. And what that means is if you apply at secretsofasugardaddy.com, the application is there. Fill that out. And then if you are selected, we're going to put you up in an Airbnb all weekend, free of charge. And then we have a mixer on Friday night at Jay's new party house in Central Phoenix. It's great. We had it there last year, and everybody loved that place. It's so accommodating and beautiful and just perfect for a mixer. Get to know everybody, our new friends, our old friends. And then on Saturday, we have a pre-party again at Jay's house to kind of get things lubed and warmed up. And then we have the party bus will be waiting to transport us all the way across town to Mesa Country Club, where the band is going to be set up and ready to perform for us. But before that, we're going to have some drinks and hors d'oeuvres, and we got a nice dinner planned. And we got the photo booth there, which is a fan favorite, and that's a lot of fun. Got the dance floor, like I said, and then I think we're going to also have a DJ too before and after the band. So lots of great music. We'll get to hear a nice little concert, and then after that, the party bus will take us back to Jay's, where I don't know how late the party goes. It's up to you guys, but usually there's a lot of pool time, and I can't guarantee the amount of clothes people have on. That's completely up to them. But it's a lot of fun shenanigans that you'll never forget. Great friends that you're going to make for life. Connections that you had no idea were available to you. They are going to be here that weekend. And then Sunday's a lot of fun. I love it. I kind of call it decompression day because it's a nice, easy, relaxed brunch over at Trucker and Lily's house. We get to have some nice food, chit-chat about the weekend, and then wish everybody safe travels and exchange social media and whatever you do to keep in touch. So that is a summary of Dua-Palooza coming up July 17th and 19th, 2026. I apologize if you're listening to this after that time date. The party will have already happened, and you'll get to see behind the scenes photos, videos, all kinds of fun stuff on our Patreon group. And that's at patreon.com/secrets of a sugar daddy podcast. Now that it helps support the show. And then we also offer coaching and profile reviews there. It's a great, great community where people get to come together. We've got a community chat there. You get to hear all the episodes and extra sugars before anybody else. And we post things there that we do not post anywhere else. A lot of exclusive content. So become a member of our family. Join Patreon. It's very, very cheap. And then, if you need some help with your profile or you just need some coaching, we'd love to help you out there. It's very affordable, and you can sign up there. All right. Before I bring my guest in, a few weeks ago, I told a story that came out of this crazy meet and greet that was, it went off the rails. I'd never actually met her, and I started thinking she was fake, and then I'm like, well, no, I think she's real. And we set up a time, when I recorded it, we had set up a time to actually meet for a 90-minute, it was very specific, of a 90-minute meet and greet. And I just wasn't even sure it was going to happen, but I was going to give it one last shot. Well, I showed up. She was there on time. Lovely gal, very personable, beautiful, had some things going on in her life which caused her to be a little bit chaotic. I get it. Once she explained everything to me, it made sense. And she had exactly 90 minutes to meet. So we met 90 minutes, had a great conversation. Maybe I'll see her again. I don't know. But she was real and she worked out. I just still, when somebody's been that flaky and late and kept changing plans, I don't just throw away. Like, I remember that, right? They're still going to have to earn my respect. But she did show up on time and was a lovely gal. So there's the update on that. I don't know if any other crazy things have gone on, but let's go ahead and bring in our guest. So Tina wrote me on Instagram. And I tell you guys, you can get a hold of me through our website, through Instagram, through a Patreon. But she wrote me a nice letter, or just kind of a letter saying, hey, I love the show. And I'm going to read this to you just so you kind of get caught up with what we're dealing with. She says, hi, my name is Tina. I'm 19, almost 20, and I'm a sugar baby. I've been sugaring since I was 14. Yes, it started illegally. We're going to dive into that. She said, I've been listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy and really enjoy your episodes. I'd love to come on your show to share my experiences. I've been in the industry for years and have stories your audience might find interesting, helpful, and valuable. I started because my father wouldn't let me work a normal job. And being homeschooled in a toxic environment, I needed a way to make money and get out. Through sugar dating, I've experienced highs and lows, made friends and lovers, faced serious challenges, made and spent money, had fun, and gained hopefully valuable insights. If my story sounds interesting, I'd be happy to adapt to your format and schedule. Thank you for your time and keep up the great work. And she's also turned to art, and we're going to hopefully get into that a little bit too. So welcome, Tina. You're here. Actually, I got her on Zoom. You're here all the way from Slovakia. Welcome.
Hi, hello.
So you have okay. You're not even 20 years old yet, and you have so much experience. How did you make the leap to start this when you were so young at 14 years old? I mean, yeah, that's illegal. How did you get around all that?
Well, first of all, I want to say that I turned meanwhile 20. So, yeah, that's the first thing. And so, as I wrote, it can have started as I was 14 because I had some kind of health issues, and because I love my parents, and right now I'm luckily having good relationships with them. But when I was younger, my father in particular didn't let me work like a normal job, like contract job. I couldn't even like work at McDonald's or anything like that.
When I was 13, 14, my dad kind of had his own business, and we helped him out in his business. He didn't force us to work like at a job, but we certainly worked. Is it normal for people in your country and the culture to work that young?
We are kind of like allowed to work from 15,
Mm-hmm.
like a contract-based job. I'm not very sure how to like translate it properly, but yeah. And so there is that, but because I was like 14 and my parents were very, very, very strict, there were times that they didn't like let me even out of house or even like out of my room. And as I was saying, I had some kind of like health issues, and they got me like homeschooled, and I wasn't allowed to go out. I wasn't allowed to do basically anything.
Okay, so
And
let me ask you this. Since you were so sheltered and they were basically helicopter parents is what we call here in the U.S., where they just helicopter over you and keep their eyes and hands and almost very, very controlling. And at 14 and 15, I understand. Did that really cause you to want to break through and do your own thing even more?
yes, I would say
Like rebellious,
it did.
kind of?
Yeah. And it was actually kind of like fun idea for me, because I was kind of like joked around about like, oh, I might get like a sponsor or sugar daddy or something like that, since I was very, very young with my peers and stuff. And then when this that happened, I was like, it actually might not be a joke anymore. Yeah, I kind of start rebelling against my like parents and stuff. And
Now, how old were you when you were sexually active?
oh, am I actually allowed that? But I started kind of very young, actually, maybe when I was like 13, I would say.
Okay. Well, I mean, I lived in a small town. We had girls in junior high, which would be ages 11, 12, 13, who were getting pregnant. So obviously they were sexually active, very young.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself kind of wanting to explore that part, at a very young age, younger than your friends, or did you feel like you were in line with kind of how your friends were?
I think I was actually more sexually active than my like friends and peers.
Uh-huh.
I would say, because some of my friends didn't have any experience until maybe like 17 or 18 actually.
Yeah.
So it was actually, I was very, very young for my friend group, I would say.
Mm-hmm. So what did you know about sugar daddies at age 14?
Absolutely nothing, to be honest. I just, like, one day I started doing like researches, and I was like, maybe I will try some sites or apps or something like that. Look around, see what is available or not. To be honest, I was actually familiar with that term only from like movies or like something like that. I wasn't even like sure if that is like a real thing. I just started looking around to see if I could. I was really trying to basically run away from my household. So any option that was available was really good to me. And
did you sign up for an online app or?
Yeah, I signed up for a few ones, but a lot of them were paid, and because I don't have any money, I turned to the Seeking, and also one more site, but I'm not sure what's the name of it. But I'm not even sure if it's like available in the US or not.
Now, how did you get around
Yeah.
the age thing? They didn't check that. I mean, it's I guess it would be hard to verify, huh?
Well, I photoshopped my ID actually.
You did what?
I photoshopped like
Oh,
I changed like my birthday date. I'm not even sure how I did that to the detail, but I remember like downloading some kind of photos from like Google and stuff. Of, like,
right. So you found a way
over
around.
ID.
You found a way around it and got on there.
Yes. Yes.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy.
Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.
Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
Okay, I got so many questions on this, and I know we want to get to other things, but I'm really fascinated on how you got, on a sugar daddy site, and then how you started doing it with your parents hovering around you and controlling you. How did you sneak out and even participate in this lifestyle?
Oh, well, I started off with of course, like texting multiple guys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time that the meetings, actually meeting them, by the time I was allowed to go outside, maybe like once a week or so, or maybe like twice a week. And also when I went, because I didn't went to like school, but I went to therapy once a week or twice a week. So there was also like a couple of more times that I was able to go outside and not be with some kind of family member. Yeah, so when I went outside for maybe like, as I was saying, to like doctor's appointment or like therapy or stuff, I met them for maybe like an hour or so, and I quickly told them that, well, like I don't have too much time, and like I basically told them like my whole story, that I wasn't allowed to go outside, and that I had very strict parents and stuff, and it was like they were like, okay, like let's arrange something, and then I get some money. It wasn't too much because for like 1 hour of basically just meeting me for the first time. Yes, but it was more. It was like more than nothing, so that was enough for me.
Yeah. So did you tell these gentlemen your real age? Huh?
I don't think I did.
Okay, I mean, but they had to have had a clue. I mean, a 14-year-old girl that's pretty young.
Yes, but to be honest, right now I kind of look younger than I did it when I was 14. So it's actually, for a 14-year-old, I looked older than I do now, to be honest. So
you think you looked older at 14 than you do now, 5 years later?
Yeah, yes. Actually, yes. Then, like, a lot of people tell me that I look like a bit older than back then. So
okay, all right.
I'm not sure about that, but
so, I mean, you could only meet with people for a very short period of time. Were you able to get into any like relationships or arrangements, or were these just like one-time meet and greets or one-time sexual encounters? I mean, I'm just so curious on how you're pulling this off, how you're able to do this at that age. Not that I'm encouraging anybody to do it like she did it. I'm just curious on how she did it.
So I had kind of like multiple sugar daddies back then, and I
bet you did.
That's not. I know that doesn't sound very good, but I had like a few longer term ones,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them knew that I wasn't exclusive with them. So just to be clear on that one, but I try to create like more long-term relationships with them, and some of them didn't work out, some of them did. I told them we'll meet maybe once a week or so, and we will have maybe like hour or two for each other, and whatever you want to do, basically. Like I'm okay with that, as long as I will get some kind of money or something like that.
So what kind of PPM or allowances were you getting at this time? I'm just curious on like a range.
Maybe like €100
Yeah.
for one meeting.
Yeah. Okay. How old of a guy would you even accept, or you just didn't care?
Oh, I didn't care. To be honest.
Like if a guy was 60 years old and you were fine with it and he reached out to you, you were fine with seeing him?
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't.
was it because
really
you were just
think
looking
most
for a
guys-
way out?
Yes, and also because the sugar dating field in Slovakia is not very big, and
Yeah.
not many people know about this option. So it's like, to be honest, right now, as I after 1 year of my parents locking me down, actually, I started to getting outside more and stuff, and I started looking for maybe more international relationships. So from that point, I started dating other guys from other countries other than Slovakia, and it got better. But what I was trying to say is that the sugar dating field in Slovakia is not very big, so I didn't have too much options to choose
Right.
from.
I get it.
So
Were any of your friends doing this too, or was it just you?
just me.
Did you share this with
And-
any of your friends?
No,
Oh man.
actually, no one knows even now. To be honest,
Yeah.
I kept it secret for my whole life, basically.
Yeah. So where are you? Are you still living at home?
Yes, I do.
Really? And
Yes, because
and your parents have never found
yeah,
out?
sure. No.
Wait till I send this episode to them. No, I would never, but wow, that's crazy. Now, is your parents,
Yeah.
are they really religious, or are they just very strict, or what? Do you have brothers and sisters, or what's the situation with the family?
I do have older sister actually, but she's living more with her boyfriend right now.
Mm-hmm.
So she is not very much in my life, I would say. My parents are they were very strict, and I think it was more like they were very much caring, because I really did have serious mental health issues, and at this point I cannot do understand why they did what they did, but also I cannot think they did me wrong with not letting me even go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't think that was necessary, to be honest.
Yeah.
Going that far.
Now, what's your status now? Are you in a college or anything? Are you working or what?
Well, right now I'm in a gap year.
Okay.
So that's that. But also, I cannot, because I had quite a few fun life experiences, let's call it that way, and I cannot develop serious post-traumatic stress disorder. So right now I'm actually in retired 20 years old, actually.
Retired
Like,
20 years old?
yes,
Reti-
actually, like invalid. Yes, I'm not sure how to translate properly.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm in retirement, and it's I'm not sure if it's sad or fun, but it does work for me because I don't have to really work,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even have to go to the college or university. I'm not sure in difference between these two, but I will actually attend college or university next year. So I'm really excited about that.
Now, I know you do some art. Do you sell that or do you promote it or what do you do with your art?
I started maybe like 1 month ago, I would say, because of my last sugar daddy experience. I got to the point where I was like, okay, I really need to stop doing this because it was really bad. We'll maybe actually get into that one more. But so yeah, I guess to the point when I was like, okay, I really need to stop doing this because it caused me a bit more harm than I would like. And I started painting because a lot of people told me that I'm really good at it. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I kind of decided to study painting from my past experiences. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I try to transform my personal stories into the paintings I'm painting.
Yeah. Now, you said there was some sexual abuse or some things that kind of gone wrong there, that this is an expression for you or an outlet for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine as somebody that started as young as you're going to encounter a lot of sexual misconduct and abuse.
Yes. So to be honest, I was sexually assaulted, and like a few times actually.
And is this from sugar daddies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will say so. But the last time I was sexually assaulted was I think that was the worst experience for me, and that was also like the reason that pushed me into doing art.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've been doing this for over 5 years, right? Approximately 5 years or so.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
have you been able to like go out to nice restaurants, go to any, entertainment, comedy festivals, anything like that?
Yes, of course. I had a few shitty experiences, but I also had a lot of good experiences. Actually, I was also in New York a few months ago.
You came over to New York?
Very bored. Yes.
With a sugar daddy?
One sugar. Yes.
How did you manage that?
I don't know. He just messaged me and he was like, he's looking for like some adventure and stuff. And I was like, okay, sure, that might work for me. So I was like, okay, I will fly you to New York.
Well, when I say how did you manage that? What did you tell your parents?
I just told them I'm going to New York. When I turned 18, I decided that I don't have to tell them anything. I don't have to explain to them anything. I'm legally adult, so I'll just do whatever I want to.
Yeah, but you're still living in their house.
Yes. But also one time I ran away and almost died, so that kind of scared them off, I would say. So
really?
Yes. So even if they wanted to kick me out, they know I would probably accidentally kill myself in some way, and I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to say that, but it's kind of a joke. Like, I wouldn't do that on purpose. but as I said, I will probably die on accident if I run away because I would get in some kind of very shitty situation and I'll probably do something stupid. So, yeah.
So how long were you gone? Like a week or what? When you went to New York?
Yeah. I was probably gone. Yeah, I think it was like a few days or maybe like a week.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think of the U.S.?
So,
Had you visited the U.S. before?
No, that was my first time.
Yeah.
But actually, but it was very different. I mean, it was fun, but it was like New York was very cold when I went there.
Now, I'm assuming that you went to New York City when you're saying New York.
Yes, I was in Manhattan.
Okay, so you were in the city, and it was a cold time of year.
Yes.
Mm.
It was in March and it was very windy. So.
Windy, yeah.
It was, sorry.
Well, we went in March, but it was the very end, and yeah, it was windy and a little cool, but fortunately we got some pretty decent weather.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy.
Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.
Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
New York is an interesting place, and you certainly can't judge what America is just by that one city, but it is an absolutely amazing city with all kinds of culture and sights to see and shopping and restaurants. I mean, it's truly magical, but it's not representative of what the USA is all about, obviously. Just one city, one huge freaking city.
Yeah, that's great to hear but even though I really enjoyed that one, I also went to Rome one time.
Yeah.
With my at that time sugar daddy.
Now, are they compensating you on these trips, or are they just giving you the experience?
Well, when I was in New York, that was more about the experience. Mm-hmm. But when I went to Rome, he gave me like 900 euros for 1 week.
Okay.
I think. So,
do you talk about this up front, or you just kind of take what they give you?
I did talk to them about this. Yeah, I did talk to them before. I mean, it does sometimes happen that when I go out with these sugar daddies that we don't talk about some kind of details, and then it's a little bit very, will I describe it? It's very weird, not like embarrassing, but it is sometimes, when you don't talk about details and everything in the whole deal for the meeting and stuff. Yeah. It can get sketchy sometimes, and then it's, okay, what are we doing? What's going on? And yeah, so.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get into it early. You don't want to kind of kill the vibe and make it sound like it's all about the money. But then sometimes things linger on and you have a hard time even getting to that part. And then it feels really awkward after you've seen them like 1 or 2 times, or you're pretty deep into the date and you're like, yeah, I am here for a reason. Yeah. And can you help a girl out?
Yeah, then I feel kind of like a homeless person, please, could you like baby or something?
Yeah.
It's like kind of like really embarrassing for that.
So now you've got a sugar daddy now, right? Is this one a long-term one?
Yes, I do have one sugar daddy right now, and
how long have you guys seen him?
Really trying. Oh, I would say maybe 2 months.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's not very long, but to be honest, it is longer than my tongue twisted a little bit, but it is longer than I would date anyone if the person I dated wouldn't like pay me. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, but anyway, right now I do have a sugar daddy, and I'm seeing him for maybe 2 months at this point, and he's a little bit older and
How old?
well, like 60 years old.
Okay, so he's 60.
Older than my father.
Yeah.
Yes.
And does he know your true age at this point? I mean, you're legal now.
Oh yeah, he does.
Okay, so he knows you're 19.
I'm 20.
Oh, you're 20
I know.
now. You're 20. Oh, since you wrote me, you had a birthday.
Oh yes.
All right, so you got 40-year age difference. No biggie. What do you think of him? Like, he's older than your father. Do you look at him as a relationship lover style, or are you looking for mentorship? I mean, what are you looking for from this gentleman?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't very sure, but I just know him. He makes me feel very safe with him,
Mm-hmm.
and also he's my best friend, but also kind of like my boyfriend, but also my mentor. So it's all in one, kind of. It's very beneficial for me.
Yeah. Does he just give you money every time he sees you, or are you an allowance? How's your structure with him?
He pays me every time I see him,
Okay.
but I didn't see him for a while now. I cannot do miss him at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he's also having, like right now, some kind of health issues and stuff. And he is attending a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff. And this is kind of like personal and stuff, but it kind of sad. I do miss him at this point.
Yeah. So what kind of things do you guys enjoy? What do you do?
We do talk a lot.
You do what?
We do talk a lot.
You
I
talk
know
a
that
lot, yeah.
sounds kind of stupid, but we do talk a lot because he has an OCD, and I wasn't diagnosed with one officially, but I do resonate with him on that one a lot. So we kind of do talk a lot about that one, and also he's kind of mentoring me with my trying to start an art business and do talk a lot about like life and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also we go outside and look around the city and talk about not really deep stuff, also about deep stuff. And yeah, but we do talk a lot. That's like our main thing. But also, yeah, the fun, spacey stuff, like we do that because, like, of course, it's part of the sugar dating. And surprisingly, I do enjoy that one with him. And it's kind of surprising for me because, as I was saying, I have a few traumatic experiences with the sexual side of dating. So logically, I would say that I wouldn't be able to enjoy any kind of this part of this whole dating. But with him, it's a little bit different. And I'm not sure how that is possible. But yeah.
So you like him?
That.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta
yeah,
like him. I do. I hate for people to go out just for the money alone and not like the person. I mean, people do it,
like,
but it's not recommended.
I started doing this only because of the money. So
well, sure.
I do understand.
We get that.
So I do understand, but like this one sugar daddy, he's so sweet and he's so nice. And to be honest, even if he didn't pay me, I would love to see him, even if he didn't pay me. he's that sweet and he's that nice.
Oh, that's good. So you just have
Yeah.
one? Do you just have one right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You still online?
I am, to be honest, and I still do reply and try to text like a few of them, but to be honest, I text them mainly because I'm trying to sell them my artwork, to be honest.
Oh, you got an ulterior motive.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's good marketing or like.
Well, I mean, I had a girl sell me
stuff.
$85,000 worth of solar panels. So, I mean, and I met her on Seeking.
Wow, that's very interesting. Well, I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that thought about selling to the. You know what they say? They say that you should sell to the rich people. So,
well, you'll be surprised on
the rich people.
Yeah, you'll be surprised on how many real estate agents are on Seeking. Little hot young women real estate agents trying to get new clients. I mean, go where the wealth is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense to me.
So yeah, as I was saying, right now I'm on the Seeking mainly for the purpose of selling my art and stuff. But I'm not sure about my art at this point because, I mean, that's a whole another story, and we don't have to get into that one too deep. But I would maybe like to fundraise. I'm not sure how to translate it. I would love to fundraise for like a sexual assault agency kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how to translate it, so I'm very sorry to make it sound weird or anything.
You're fine.
But I would like to create kind of like a charity thing for that because I think that would be very nice. I would describe it that I would really, really appreciate if the mental pain I got from the few experiences, I would like to make the pain worse, kind of. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. So you're turning something that was kind of tragic and bad for you into something else that may be a lot more positive and helpful.
Yes, and also helpful for a few other girls.
Yeah.
Other than me, because I also do think that many girls or maybe sex workers start doing this kind of work because they don't have much of an option.
Do you feel like you're a sex worker?
I don't. Like I do think of myself sometimes like that, but yeah, what I was trying to say is that I think many women or many girls start doing like sex work or maybe like sugar dating because they don't have much of an option. And I don't necessarily think that one should start sugar dating or sex working because of this reason. I think like sugar dating, I do think it's fun and I do find it just fun. I would describe it with one word, but I find out later in my journey, I found out that sugar dating doesn't have to be mainly for the purpose of getting money, and it actually can be a pleasant experience. So I don't think that I should have started sugar dating because only for the purpose of money. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
With my artwork, I'm kind of trying to repair my karmic debt. I'm not sure how to call it.
Yeah. So are you going to put it on like an Instagram page or a web page or what?
Actually, I did this morning.
Yeah?
I put it out, but because I have maybe like 60 followers or so, it didn't do anything really, but I don't know, maybe later so sooner or later, people may find out. So
Well, you got to start somewhere.
I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone starts from the zero. Well, at least I think so.
Yeah.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy.
Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.
Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
Anything else? I think we got caught up with your shenanigans a little bit there. I mean, you've gone through a lot. Obviously, there's no way we could get to everything that's gone on in your sugar dating life, 5 years in just less than an hour. But you said you've done a lot of fun things. Like what are some of the highlights that you take away and you have really great memories of? Like, has there been some special people that you've done some special things with that you just didn't have an opportunity before?
We made a lot of friends. I think that is for me the best part of it all, because I do like nice people, and I still do talk with some of the sugar daddies that I dated, and right now I'm talking to them as my friend, and we're helping each other out and like talking about like the daily stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll sometimes I need kind of help with starting my business, and they're kind of able to help me with that. And maybe sometimes they need help with mundane stuff, like talking their emotion out or something like that. And I'm here for them, and I will always hear them out, and I will help them anytime they need anything. Being able to make friends with nice people that are actually, in my eyes, successful, I think that is the best part. Like the mentorship and everything, that is the best part. And also, I get some very nice things. I can't lie about that one. One sugar daddy bought me like an iPad or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I still do have this kind of like material things, so that is also like the nice part.
Yeah. So I'm curious, how did you find us, Secrets of a Sugar Daddy podcast?
Oh, to be honest, I'm a really big podcast listener, and I was kind of like struggling at one point with finding a sugar daddy, and I was like, there might be some kind of sugar dating advisory out there somewhere. Like this, there has to be, right? So I do listen like a lot of podcasts in a day. Like every day I do listen maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 podcasts a day.
Wow.
Podcasts a day. So I find out about your podcast. I was so happy because you already had like a 200 episodes out there when I found out about your podcast.
Yeah, we've got a bunch.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I was really happy about that, and I really did get really good advice from you. So thank you so much for being helpful.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully we've helped you. You certainly have a different story than typical. And, you're not in the U.S. Our biggest audience is U.S., but then we have a huge audience in Europe and then also Australia. So that is our next 2 largest audiences. And we like to get the perspective of people over there, and because this is a worldwide thing. It's not just happening here. I mean, it's almost as old as men and women are. There's been age gap relationships. It's nothing new. I get I get teased about it with some of my buddies sometimes. They're like, they'll see a girl that's like 35 or 40 and they're like, oh, she's too old for you. You only go for the 25-year-olds. I'm like, that is not true. I go for people that I enjoy and people that I like to be around. And I do like the youthful spirit, and I do like, beauty, and I can appreciate that. So, it just is what it is, right?
Course.
And they give me attention and make me feel good. So I tried to date this older girl and I really liked her, but I mean, I was just telling somebody about her today. We went out for dinner and she just trauma dumped on me and told me about all the problems, the issues and this and that. And I'm like, I need a better vibe around me. I need I'm a more positive guy. I've got great outlooks on life and still got a lot of things to accomplish. And I don't need people dragging me down. So no matter what age you are, I'm looking for somebody that I enjoy. It's just now I have the option. I have the option to date a wider range of people where I didn't have that option when I was 20. I'm not, when I was 25, I'm not dating a 50-year-old or a 40-year-old or even a 35-year-old, right? So I didn't have those options. And then girls your age at 14, 15, and 16, that was out of, that was not an option. I did date this one girl. She had just turned 18. She told me she was 21 and we started going out, and then she admitted later that she had literally just turned 18 like the week before. I'm just like, oh my God. Anyway, kind of sprung that one on me.
As long as it's legal, I think it's good, right? But I mean, my case is different. I'm just making sure to say that, but like I had a good reason. I had a good excuse for that one. So. Yeah,
but I gotta warn our audience in that I do not recommend dating an underage girl. I do not recommend girls getting on Seeking or sugar dating underage. Do they? Yes, they do. I've heard many stories of 15, 16, 17-year-olds getting on before legal age, and so we just report those. I don't encourage them. It just is what it is. So that is a story from Tina in Slovakia. Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you sending me the message, and you were good about it too. I get bombarded with messages and you're like, hey, I'm just throwing my DM up to the top. So, don't forget about me. And it's easy to get buried because people send me, oh my God, so many memes and other things that they find on the internet that they think I would find funny, which I do, but I don't have time to read them all or see them all or repost them all. I appreciate it, though. Just keep sending them. That's fine. I don't want to discourage you from sending them, but other DMs do get buried because we have quite a few followers. But anyway, thank you.
Yeah, I can imagine that. And also, I do want to apologize for two things. And the first one being, I'm very sorry for my accent or grammar or language because English is not my native language.
Obviously, but it's fine. You did fine.
Also, thank you. And also, I'm very sorry for you are not my therapist, definitely. So I'm very sorry for kind of trauma dumping on you today. So
that's a whole different kind of trauma dumping. We actually wanted to hear it, and I wanted you to tell me about some of because we explore all sides of sugar dating. We explore the good and the bad and the shocking. And we're not telling everybody that this is all rainbows and roses. I mean, it's not. It's dating, and you're going to get a lot of different kinds of personalities together, different intentions from men and women, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And we explore all aspects of that. So, you did good. I appreciate you sharing all that and opening up.
Yeah, thank you so much. Also, I really do want to say that people like men and the woman needs to be very careful in sugar dating because, like, in some areas and in between some people, it might be kind of taboo, and then when you are not kind of able to talk about the problems of like sugar dating to anyone, it can get kind of not like difficult to deal with the issues, but maybe kind of people need to be careful with it.
Yeah, and that's why That's why we've developed this little community. We've developed our Patreon is so people can come together and they can talk about it where they can't talk about it sometimes among family and friends because they just don't understand. But everybody in our Patreon group understands you. And we have a special Patreon or a WhatsApp group for the women only. And they get to discuss everything and anything. And there's just no judgment. And we really, really appreciate that. And if you want to be a part of that, then you just join our Patreon and we can get you all set up with that. So yeah, we've got a fun little community.
So thank you so much for that, because I do think that the work you do is very helpful for people, and I really do appreciate it. And also, I am in the Patreon. I just want you to know that, but I don't go there very often because all the time I do forget that I have Patreon. So yeah.
That's all right. Well, if you guys want to share your crazy sugar dating stories, like Tina, get a hold of me through our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com. You can also find more information on there about Sugarpalooza 8, or affectionately called now Duapalooza, which I really like. And the applications are open, so women, go ahead and fill those out. Men, we do need more sponsors. The more sponsors we have, the bigger and better this party can be. And you're going to really enjoy the camaraderie, not only of the men, but the women just absolutely... They really, really appreciate the sponsors, and they'll show you. they'll show you. May not be means that what I'm alluding to, but they'll definitely make you feel welcome and appreciative that you were able to sponsor the party and attend that. So get a hold of me at info@secretsofasugardaddy.com for more information how you can become a sponsor. And I think that's about it. Just one last plug. I haven't plugged this in a while, but we do have a fantastic program, men and women, on our website. The link is on our website, and it's on the OMG Yes program. It is a fantastic program. It's a one-time fee, so you don't have to pay for it except one time, and then you get a really well professionally done program with interactive video, interactive things that you can do to improve your bedroom skills. And it basically teaches you how to pleasure a woman all different kinds of ways. And just let you, I'm telling you, I study this program. I use a lot of the techniques, and it seems to be, it seems to get a very good reception from my partners. And so go to our website. The link is there. OMG, yes. All right, Tina, take care. I know it's like past 11 o'clock there in Slovakia. We'll get you to bed. And I still got work to do here in the U.S. So thanks again, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to connect or even be on the show, we'd love to hear from you at secretsofasugardaddy.com.
Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.